John Doolan, a difficult day for you and your supporters, losing here at Carlisle. How did you feel your players performed in that massively important game today?
Well, it was a big game. The lads knew that on uncertain terms. It was a massive game for both teams for obviously reasons. We wanted a fast start. We didn't get it. Said to the lads about that, we needed to be on the front foot. And the first goal was crucial. It was massive in the game. Gives them a lift. And it was disappointing on our side. But then you want a response, and I thought the response was good. You know, Sean Morley's hit the crossbar, he's hit the post, and then Zach Orr's got a score at one under the crossbar. So, you know, you scratch your head thinking how they haven't gone in. Maybe Sean's shot from distance, but the header that hits the post, and then Zach's one that's under the crossbar. You know, we should be going in on level terms, but we're not. Obviously, the conditions were difficult for both teams. You know, and as I said, the first goal was crucial, and you know, you want a response. We got that in a way in terms of threats on the goal, and then we sort of regrouped second half. Spoke to a few individuals about how we started the game, and then went out second half, and I thought we took to the game to them.
Is it a fatal combination at the moment that you're not taking chances and you're conceding, particularly the second one, very soft goals?
Well, definitely the second one's a soft goal, Dan. You know, the first one obviously is a cross in the box, and the lads knocked it in the 6-yard box. But the second one's our own doing. You know, and Billy's had nothing to do but take the ball out the back of the net twice. You know, their goalie's been a busy keeper. We scored a very good goal, team goal, which was great, and great finish from Tyler. You know, and we're just we're shooting ourselves in the foot to start off with by conceding them goals like that. After
you made it 2-1, did you create enough?
Yeah, well, I think so. Yeah, in terms of getting the ball wide and putting in the box, I don't think we hit the goal or threatened the keeper that much. But at the same time, I said, you know, our build-up play to it was threatening and getting the ball into the wide areas and into the box was good.
You often see a siege, though, in those situations where the ball's being put in, string of set pieces. Did you really get that level of pressure?
Well, I think we did bits of it, yeah, and our fans were great getting behind the lads, and the lads could sense that, you know, and it was just the final pass, wasn't it? You know, Sean Morley there was one in the box, just couldn't get his touch to. Josh Wood's another one. So, you know, it's just, I couldn't fault the lads' effort in the second half. You know, I wanted a lot more out of them in the first half. Starting on the front foot, we didn't. But second half, I couldn't ask any more of them in terms of their effort.
Was it a difficult team selection today? I know you knew Conor O'Brien couldn't play, but Costello out of the team, a more defence-minded player in Seamus Keneally coming in. Were there different things you could have done there?
Yeah, and then, you know, it's always ifs and buts, isn't it, Dan? So, you know, if we'd have took a point or took 3 points, you know, it'd have been a masterstroke, but we haven't. We went with what we went with, and then we changed it, and we ended up being on the front foot. Yeah, you can say we had the wins, and they sat in a little bit more maybe, and, you know, we've had probably more possession and what have you. But, you know, at the end of the day, is you know, they've won the game, but we haven't.
You're only a point above the bottom two now because of Carlisle's win. Morecambe are playing later. You could be in the bottom two by the end of today. How much of a concern is that?
Well, it's a concern because, you know, you want to win games. That's what we're all at the club for, to win games of football. So, you know, it is a concern. We'll look at it. They all know that we all know in certain terms, the lads, that we're in a dogfight. And it's as simple as. So, you know, you can only look forward to now to the next game. We're going to pick the bones out of that first and foremost. To be honest, you know, being in the dressing room for quite a bit there, speaking as individuals and as a team collectively. So we'll stick together and we'll go through it, and then we'll see a response.
What's the mood like in there? Because it looks tough going at the moment from what we see. We're obviously not party to it behind the scenes.
Tough going in terms of, like, first half for us. Second half was a lot better in terms of what we're seeing in results wise. Really disappointing. So, you know, didn't. To be honest, there's been quite a few words said in the dressing room. So, you know, we'll address that. We'll keep that in-house. We'll keep that in the dressing room. And we're all hurting, to be honest, we're all hurting. You know, we're not pointing the fingers at people, any individuals. You know, other people can do that. We'll stick together. There's still a long way to go in this season, and we'll see where we end up.
Do those words come from you and Jed, or are they coming from players with each other?
They're all coming from me, Dan, and I want to respond out the players, and the players are responding back, and they're responding back with the right words. I want to show that they all care. I want to see the lone players, they all care, because they've all been caring since they come in to the start of the season. It's not a good place where we are at the minute. We've dropped too many silly points. We've given too many silly goals away, and we thought we'd seen the back of that. But now we've got to get back to battling and fighting again. And, you know, I've mentioned war before, and that's what it'll be.